Okay.
Quick. What do you see 50 years from now as the biggest existential threat to the United States and to our way of life?
Well, whether it's now or in the future, one of the biggest threats to our nation is our safety and security. So the federal government, of course, has as its first priority keeping our nation safe and keeping our people safe, because without safety and security, people won't dream, they won't invest, they won't start things, they won't grow things, and that's one of our key priorities.
Science education is really coming in, or science is coming under attack in the United States. What do you feel about the importance, and where should we go with science education in the United States?
Well, one of the things I think we can agree on as a nation, that science and technology, engineering, math, and related fields are so important to the future of our economy and our country. We need people who are engineers, scientists, inventors, innovators, who come up with the next increment of productivity, of new design, new products, and that'll help be one of the things that will keep our economy growing.
In Iowa, we just are having the first measles epidemic in 50 years. What would you say to the mother who's trying to decide whether she should vaccinate her children for the measles and the other childhood vaccines?
Well, I think, of course, these are ultimately decisions up to parents, but I, for one, would encourage people to have their children vaccinated. It's important to keep people healthy and their families healthy, and I think the vaccinations for children have served our country well.
And one last question. Do you feel that there's global warming, and do you think that what is man's contribution to global warming?
Well, our climate has changed throughout history, obviously. There's been documented evidence that the climate changes, but the question is, why does that change? And there's a great deal of evidence to suggest that much of it is the result, or the bulk of it is the result of natural causes, but there's also evidence that some part of it, we don't know how much, is caused by human behavior. But what to do about it, if anything, is the real question, and I come out against cap and trade, and have said, look, the way forward on these issues is to not burden the economy, not have a government top-down solution, not do things to make the economy more expensive, particularly at a time when the economy is struggling. But cap and trade is a bad idea, and I've come out in opposition to it.
But do you think that we could...
We gotta go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
All right,
listen,
thanks.
thank you very much.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. We gotta go.